All right, hello, welcome to this brief weather update. We have confirmed tornadoes. We're going to first start off with this one EF1 tornado confirmed. And it went from Bethany to New North Haven in Connecticut. So the location was in Bethany in New Haven County, Connecticut. It's where it started and ended in North Haven in New Haven County, Connecticut. It was on August 27, 2020. Estimated time 3:53 p.m. to 4:03 p.m. EF1 was the scale rating. Maximum wind speed 110 miles an hour. Maximum path width 500 yards. Path length 11.1 miles. That's a long length, and it moved very fast too. So this was based on a National Weather Service damage survey done in conjunction with the Connecticut Division of Emergency Management and Homeland Security and local Connecticut town emergency managements. It had been determined that a strong EF1 tornado with a maximum wind speed of 110 miles an hour tracked southeast from Bethany to North Haven, Connecticut. The tornado first touched down in a forested area to the southeast of Judd Hill Road in Bethany, Connecticut. The tornado tracked southeast over primarily forested areas from Amity Road to Munson Road toward Litchfield Turnpike, creating a path of damage about 75 yards wide, with hardwood tree damage consistent with wind speeds of 80 to 90 miles an hour. The path of damage widened to around 300 yards as the tornado tracked southeast toward Lake Bethany. Structural damage, including significant roof damage to several homes and snapped hardwood trees, indicated the wind speeds of around 100 miles an hour in this area. The tornado path continued the southeast for another 4 miles to near the town center of Hamden, Connecticut, with tree and structural damage indicative of wind speeds of 70 to 80 miles an hour. The intensity picked up significantly as the tornado approached the center of Hamden, as evidenced by extensive damage to numerous buildings, including the flat roof of a two-story building across from the Hamden Town Hall being torn apart. Wind speeds are estimated to be around 100 miles an hour based on the damage to these buildings. Bent metal fencing around Town Hall and uprooted and snapped trees. The tornado reached its maximum strength and width from this point on as it continued southeast across the Wilbur Cross Parkway, Interstate 91, and down to the intersection of Averodale and Thompson Street in North Haven, Connecticut. Tremendous hardwood tree damage and structural damage was indicative of wind speeds of 110 miles an hour and an expanded width of 500 yards. It is at this point that the tornado appears to have dissipated, with its destructive straight line winds fanning out to the coast. There were local microbursts as well reported in East Hampford, Branford, North Branford, Guilford, and North Haven in New Haven, Connecticut. And this was from 4:03 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. Wind speeds were up to 90 to 100 miles an hour, and this was over a 6 to 7 mile path. I'm not going to read this whole thing here, but more trees and wires down. I'll put the links to these reports here. That's the first one. Second tornado. This is for the event that happened yesterday on August 27th, on Thursday. So, an EF1 tornado confirmed in Montgomery, New York. It started at the Orange County Airport in Orange County, and it ended at Old Neelytown Road in Orange County. Date was August 27, 2020. Estimated time 6:15 p.m. to 6:20 p.m. EF scale rating EF1. Estimated maximum wind speed 90 miles an hour. Path width was 600 yards. Path length 2.6 miles. And the National Weather Service Storm Survey confirmed an EF1 tornado in Montgomery in Orange County, New York. Tornado likely touched down on the northwest side of the Orange County Airport near the Wallkill River. Straight line winds on the southern flank of the tornado likely created tree damage at the intersection of Route 211 and Canning Road, as well as minor structural damage noted to two buildings on the airport. A temporary meteorological station installed on the airfield to support this weekend's air show measured sustained winds of 69 miles an hour with a peak gust of 82 miles per hour before the communications went out. The tornado moved east from near the river into the village of Montgomery, where damage was extensive along Weaver Street as well as Chandler Lane. Then the tornado continued eastward across the Beaver Dam Road to Old Neelytown Road, where it ended. The bulk of the damage consisted of large, snapped, and uprooted trees. So, very unusual to see this, and the paths They were on the ground for a really long time, which is quite unusual. So I just want to update you on the. Let's look at the satellite imagery here and show you what we have and the rain that will be coming here from the remnants of Laura. Let's just do that for a little brief amount of time, and that's if it'll load. So you can sort of see the remnants here coming in. Let's go to the CONUS here to get an idea. Here are the remnants. You really can't see them that much. You can see it's already bleeding into the larger system. But I do just want to show you the radar. We'll pull this out. We'll go for a larger scale image here, preferably. Yeah. So you get an idea. Here's the heavier rain coming in now. So heavier rain mainly over to the south, over Jersey, than this batch here, which will probably affect us sometime tomorrow. So that's going to be it for this update. Take care.